What's going on, guys? Joe Burgess. Welcome back to the channel. I got a kind of a quick one for you today. I'm gonna be showing you guys my combo brake lathe here. It's made by Bear Equipment. You can do drum brakes, which is on the left-hand side right here. You can do rotors, which is on the right-hand side here. A lot of times with these guys, you don't use these a lot. This is kind of something you use every once in a while. You get all your adapters down here, just to show you. Yeah, like the measuring equipment here, measuring equipment plus the, plus the cups. You get adapters. That bar up there, that's one of the toolbars. It's actually set up to go onto the drum machine over here. So I just keep it like that, just so orientation-wise, when I grab a drum, if I have to do it, it's all set to go. A lot of times, like I said, you're not going to be using this machine a lot, but it is a handy machine to have, and it saves the customer some money. If your rotors aren't warped, blue spotted, and stuff like that. A lot of times, people just they just ruin them. They go metal to metal, and once they're metal to metal, it's usually a bad situation. And it's really not too good, so you usually can't save them at that point. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing with you guys, unless you guys actually comment maybe about it and maybe ask me at a later time. We'll do the setup and all that. But I figured for right now, I'd show you the operation of the machine. Because I'm going through the machinery in the shop. This is one of the few machines that I haven't showed you yet. We've done the tire work on the coats, and stuff like that. So we have a good understanding of that. But today we're going to be doing the brake lathe and the operation. Like I said, I'm not going to show you the setup and all that. I'm just going to show you a little bit, and then I'm just going to show you the function of the machine, so you see the machine functioning and how it operates, and general idea of how these machines work. But like I said, if you guys are interested, I'd be more than happy to show you guys the setup of it and all that stuff. Comment about that if you'd like me to do that, but today I'm just showing you. I'm just going to go into it and show you a quick one. I'm going to cut. I got a rotor here to cut. This guy here is, a spare rotor. It's not really that great. I threw a few quick cuts on it just to set the machine up real quick before the video. It's all rusted out. It's pretty much junk. But it's still straight enough where you can make a couple of cuts on it, and I'll just show you the functionality of this machine, so that way you guys can check it out and see this video. So, I just did that. But, alright guys, real quick. Right here's your spindle. You flip this on. The spindle's going to operate, and it's going to rotate the spindle in the rotor at the same time. And a lot of times it's a good idea. Throw your light on, because you can see where it's cutting, how it's cutting, what kind of a job it's cutting right here. So what I like to do is bring my table in, so it's really not touching. And I do that by using this hand crank here. So I'm bringing the machine tooling in to the end of the rotor. So it's just about to the end right there, and I'll show you kind of. Oh, a little too far there. So I'm too close there. Let's bring it out just a little bit more. Now I'm almost at the end. So, all right, guys. So, you when you're down that far, your cutting tool, you're gonna have over here. You have a micro adjustment, and that's gonna bring in that is gonna bring in your negative rake on each side, and it's a negative rake triangle right there, and it's screwed into the tooling. Go on, jump onto the other side. Same thing. The tooling's right over there, and the tooling is all up in here with these blocks. Usually, I'm not adjusting these blocks too much, so sometimes they can be adjusted. My are adjusted were actually isn't too bad, so I kind of leave them alone. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain a couple of things on the machine, and then I'm going to do a quick cut for you. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to throw a whole bunch of cuts on this because the video will be much too long. To be honest with you, this thing when you're cutting this stuff, it throws out a lot of metal shavings, like down here. So right at the moment, I don't feel like breathing it in. So I don't have a mask on. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick cut, and then I'm going to show you what you do in the middle of the cut. So I'm going to make an adjustment, so it's going to be touching. I'm going to bring it in just a little bit more. So it's just kissing it. Same thing with this side right here. So they're kind of equal. And then what we do is there's a switch down here. It says tool slide on off. So this operates this table right here. So this right here is going to operate how fast this goes, and you got a speed selector right there. So right in here, you end up you're gonna have the speed selector there. And as always, you should be wearing safety glasses because this does throw its shavings. So let's turn on the tool slide. Okay, as you can hear, it's on a high speed right now, so you can adjust it down or up. And as you can see too, it's going to operate the wheel here, so this is going to bring it out. So I just brought the cutters in just a little bit. So they're both actually kind of kissing it. So I'm going to let it spin for a little bit. Show you guys how that works. It's gonna get a little noisy in here. I actually should have a band around that, but I don't right now. But that's actually cutting, and it's actually making a smooth pass right now. It's not gonna be right now in your first cut. It's never a perfect cut on your first pass. I'm not going to be going through 3 or 4 passes, but I'll tell you something. On your first pass, you're gonna end up with a kind of a choppy surface, because a lot of times these aren't perfectly straight. So I'm going to bring the light up in here to show you. So you can see, guys, it's doing its job and cutting it up. It's almost to the end. So, nice one. Okay, I'm trying to do this all one hand, guys. So, we're gonna shut our spindle off. And that's kind of where we're at. I'm going to bring the light in here too to show you. So let's bring the light in. Alright, so bring it right up against there. Alright, so like I said, your first pass isn't going to be super smooth. But in this case, these are pretty new cutting tips. So actually not a bad job. Not a bad job at all, guys. And this is, like I said, it's the first pass. So on this one, little choppy, missed some spots, but still not a bad job. Not a bad job at all. But this guys is kind of a lost art. You don't see this a lot. There are still brake lathes around. Amco makes them. This is an old school bear. And like I said, this is a long story. I get into the story a little bit with you, but it's kind of a long story. So you know, we might talk about that at another time if you guys want me to go in depth with this subject a little bit more. Because like I said, this is an old school. This is a very old school lost art, and you don't see this that often. And like I said, I don't have very many customers that ask me to cut their drums or rotors, but when they do, I'll do it for them, you know. Or if I have a mechanic that wants me to cut them for them, I usually charge about $30 a rotor to cut them. So, because it's usually at least over an hour to cut a set of them. So, and cut them nice. So that's usually the case with that. This usually comes with the tool for the spindle, which takes that on and off. I usually use this screwdriver here because I'm taking the tooling off. You know, but like I said, guys, setup wise, I'm not gonna go crazy setup wise to really go into great detail with this, because like I said, I don't know how many people are really going to be interested in this video. Hopefully you guys are. Like I said, if it's not too super boring, I can make it where we can set it up. We can actually set it up from beginning to end, and I can cut either a drum or a rotor, whichever you prefer, and we can go into it like that. But like I said, guys, this is a lost art. I want to show you guys the machinery. You guys know that I like showing you around the shop, and I like to have the machines burning for you to show you how they work. And this is something I like to show you guys. So like I said, if this is something you guys are interested in, please let me know. Comment about it. Because I got a few more to do. So this will be one of them. I think maybe the next one I might show you might be the strut compressor that's right over here. I might go into that later on, show you that. But all in all, right now this is kind of the one I wanted to show you. You guys probably see it in the back of the shop and probably want to see me just start them up and see how they work. Like the tire machine too. I knew you guys would probably want to see that thing fired up. So this is another one I wanted to fire up too. So, but let me know, guys, please. If this is something you guys want to go in more depth with, and you want to kind of interested, you want to see a little bit more, see how the functionality of these things are. Let me know, because like I said, this is a lost art. You don't see it a lot, so please let me know, guys. Please like, subscribe, and certainly share. And we'll see you guys all in the next video. You guys have a nice one, and take care.